Let's get it. What's going on, Cortez? How you feeling, my brother?
So Cortez, this is my partner, my business partner Justin, and my boy Cortez.
Yeah, what's up, Tez?
Yo,
How you doing?
What's good, y'all? What's goody?
All right, let's get into this interview. All right, Cortez, bro, let's get into it, straight into it. What's going on with you and J.R. Ryder, bro? I see y'all out here. Let's get right into it.
Yo, you caught me on a busy week, bro. You caught me on a busy week, right or wrong, like crazy.
Real talk is crazy. Like we set this up before that even happened.
But that's the dope shit about it. Like we was already scheduled before this even happened. So you see how fast I'm on helmets, man. I told everybody I'm matching energy all 2019. Whatever energy you coming with, I'm matching. I'm keeping the same energy all 2019. He got crazy in that Angry Fan interview.
That's all that.
I can't eat that, bro. You're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna do that, bro. You're not.
Hey, Cole, what's crazy? He spent about 30 minutes talking about you.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, nah. And then if you're talking that crazy, then you could spend 30 minutes in the booth. You know what I mean? What time of the interview? The interview dropped at like almost midnight, like 11:30 at night. Yep. I was in the studio at 2 a.m. laying my shit down.
Crazy diss track too. They tried to downplay your diss track, but I thought it was crazy, bro.
Thank you, bro. The response is real. Like, you see all the comments, you see people responding, you see the tweets, you see the Facebook posts, you see everything. Like everyone's like, nah, this was hard, and this was quick. You get what I'm saying? Like, quick. And that's the whole thing about it. It wasn't like I was playing with him, and I still held back a little bit because I just wanted to see what they was coming with. But then I seen his brother respond. I'm like, you got your little big brother responded. Like, oh man, you can't talk that crazy and then have your brother fight your fights.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
So let's ask the real question. Since you're talking about energy, why you been ducking these songs about bullshit?
You sound low, bro. You sound so loud.
That's what you sound like, man.
I say, since you talking about all the energy, Cortez, man, I say, why you been ducking G Soldier? I was just bullshitting.
Oh man,
my boy.
This guy, wow.
My boy.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Back in the day, we had our little. We was like, yo, I think we almost got booked like once or twice. To be honest with you, right now. It was probably just business or whatever like that, or just the situations didn't pan out. But I know for a fact you was definitely on the table at least once or twice. Once with Grind Time.
Yeah, definitely.
I was either gonna go out to St. Louis. Or what one of
the big Seneca or somebody. I forgot which one it was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Seneca still owe money. So, yeah.
Hey, he said you was on the table, G Soldier. What that mean? That mean he was gonna kill you?
Right. I ain't trying to start drama, Cole.
No, man, I'm trying to get a movie role, bro. I'm trying to be cool with him now. Into movies, I'm trying to get my what is it? IMDb.
The database.
Fuck that up.
So, Cole, let me ask you this, man. Since you super cool with both of these people, what is your take on the Hollow versus Mal situation?
My honest take on Math and Hollow is that it has to go down. It has to address their issues. You get what I'm saying? Of course, I got love for both of them. I was with Math yesterday. You feel what I'm saying? He's super locked in. And you know, it's inevitable. It's like, yo, it's gonna happen. Like, it's the same thing like you, G. Like, when Verb and Hitman was gonna battle, I know the whole town was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, I mean, and the way it came out, it was like, come on, y'all all standing there and y'all probably was like, oh shit, I remember that. Oh shit, I remember that. Oh shit, I heard about that. Oh, I was there for that. You know, when they talking, they was battling, and I know I'm gonna be the same way with Master Hollow. I'm like, that's true. That's true. I was there. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, man, just keep it a buck with each other. Go hand and do what y'all do.
Who you got winning, Cortez?
I'm not gonna throw that out.
Oh man, come on!
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. To be honest with you, I can't decide. You know what I mean? I just know that both of them on their A game is scary. So it's like if they're both gonna come for their A game, this is gonna be fun. You know what I mean?
So let me
ask you this: do you feel both of them feel that they're both on the right, or do you feel that somebody was more wrong than the other person, or?
No, I feel like Hollow has some good points. I feel like Math has some great points also. I just feel like Hollow said he didn't address certain things, right? So, you know, but also Math sometimes doesn't see what he does wrong. Math is a stubborn individual at times. That's my brothers, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, you got two brothers and you sitting there like, yeah, you could be an asshole sometimes, bro. And then you tell your other brother, yeah, but you don't be saying shit. You be letting it happen. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's like I get both of them. And, you know, of course, I've had my disagreements with both of them in the past on certain things or certain outlooks.
Well, let me ask you this, Cortez. So we was kind of debating this on the show and everything. We were talking about, you know, just the situation as far as what they put out there in the face-offs, right? So here was my thing. I understand Hollow saying he elevated, you know, and then typically when you elevate, you got people around you that, you know, want you to stay at the same level you met them. Now, when you make that point, I don't think that applies to him in this particular situation. Do you think that Hollow elevated and he no longer wanted to mess with Matt Papa because his bread was, you know, getting a little longer from his, you know, his entrepreneur endeavors and, you know, all that? Do you feel like it's that type of move, or you think it's just literally a friendship loyalty type of situation?
Yeah, I think Hollow's looking at it like I elevated and now I gotta battle you because this is the only way you're gonna get a check. Like, Matt, you've been slacking or whatever like that. You know what I mean? I get what Hollow's saying there, but, you know, elevating to me is like your lifestyle is completely above everybody, you know?
Real talk.
We're all battle rappers here. We've been in this for 10 years at least on camera. You know what I'm saying? Let's not even talk about off camera, how long dudes have been in this culture. So I look at it like nobody is a millionaire. Look, let me not say that because I don't know what Smack is holding, but you can't tell me none of the battle rappers are millionaires. You know what I mean? Or for straight battling. Even Hitman and Khan and Clips, you know, they're on television, but Hitman and Khan been on TV 7-8 years already, and I don't know if they're millionaires. You get what I'm saying? And if they are, that's it. They're not like 3 mil, 4 mil. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like niggas is touching, just barely touching it, which ain't bad. But what I'm saying is, you have to be at that type of level in order to say I've leveled up. You know what I mean? Like, I look at it like we're still all in the same boat. We all could still ended up having to get jobs when we're 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real talk.
That shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah, because I like, in my opinion, I definitely feel like Hollow being in the Body movie. I'm like, yeah, it was in theaters, but that's a movie that got put straight to YouTube after, like, theater release. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got YouTube Premium, you can watch it. And we don't even know what the critical reception is of the movie because they disabled the likes and the dislikes and all that for the movie. So we don't know. Like in my opinion, that's not really blowing up for real.
Yeah, exactly. Now, of course, Hollow taking that opportunity. It's not like he knows that. You understand?
True.
Right. But at the same time, you know, he doesn't have to know that. You know what I mean? To take the opportunity, but I don't think Math was ever mad at the movie opportunity. I think he was more mad at the battle, the secret battle. You know what I mean?
Right. So let me ask about that specifically with the whole situation or whatever. So my thing was, I didn't know. What Hollow trying to paint it out now is he's trying to say, oh, we was never best friends. Nigga, I stayed in the neighborhood for a little minute. We clicked up, but I only think you all like weekends and family events, so we was never best friends. But man, Hollow looking at it like, nigga, I called you after I got jumped, and you were screaming bitch ass nigga 100,000 times, and you go do a battle with this nigga. And I'm like, man, that's real, because we wouldn't tolerate in our cliques or whatever having no guys who talking to stuff like they gonna throw hands when they see this person, but then they go and do a battle or whatever the case may be. So what you think about that specifically?
You gotta understand, I was in that same predicament too, because I was highly upset. You know what I mean? Like, I did feel like they set Math up. I don't feel like that was just a reaction, because the battle was over. You understand? The battle was over, and the irony of Math winning the battle. A lot of people feel like Math's third round really broke down the stats that Math won that battle.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Math is sitting there smiling and laughing. He's like, do it. But he's doing it on some funny shit. Like, we all know Math, especially if you've been around him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can't how do I say that? You can't sit there and say that was Math being aggressive if you know Math. And I feel like they jumped him. It wasn't like Math when he punched Dose. You gotta understand something. Math was rapping and Dose got in his face. Dose's hat beak hit Math right in the face while he's rapping. It wasn't like Dose was rapping and got in Math's face. As a battle rapper, while I'm rapping, I might get in your face. But while the other guy is rapping, I'm not getting in your face. You get what I'm saying? So,
right.
Math, when he punches Dose, that's understandable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he got in his face. We don't do that. G Soldier, how many times you battled? Do you battle and while the person is rapping to you, you get in their face? Nah, you might get in their face while you're rapping.
Right.
And then on top of that, Dose's brim to his hat kept hitting Math in the nose, right?
Exactly. Then with Sirius Jones, there was a lot of animosity between them beforehand. You know what I mean? People forget that it took 20 minutes for Sirius Jones to come out on stage because he wanted to put something on the screen. Some homo shit. You know what I'm saying? And
I didn't even know that.
And Beasley and them wouldn't let him. Like, we was standing on stage for a minute waiting for him to come out. He was like, "Nah, I'm not coming out till y'all play this on the screen and URL." That's why now, if anybody that's down with URL, they know that in the contract it says the league will not help you. So, like, in the battle, like, we won't put something on the screen. Like, you got to figure out a way to do that yourself. We're not doing that. You get what I'm saying? And, of course, that was because of what Loaded Lux did with Calico. So they ain't let Sirius Jones do that. But in the back of your mind, I don't fuck with this nigga already. This nigga had me waiting here 20 minutes, and he just tried to do some homo shit on screen. You already like, what are you doing? And then you got three bitches naked twerking while I'm rapping. So nobody's paying attention to me rapping.
Twerking, that shit is crazy to me, dude. It don't matter.
Nobody's saying.
It don't matter if he spin the best shit we ever heard. If a female up there twerking, niggas is paying attention to the twerking.
Exactly. So, you know.
And then he woo.
Killed him.
So I sit there and I'm like, man, whatever. Like, you feel me? Like, that's how I looked at it. I looked at it like, man, whatever. You know? But they jumped him. So, you know, he's entitled to feel away. And, you know, when I battled, I didn't battle for like 6-7 months, I think. And then I got booked for Sharon. And on that same card was Diz and Solomon. And, you know, that was a big thing. Oh, this is the first time we're going to see each other. And, you know, they had us separated in the press conference. You know, they made sure that we didn't cross paths or whatever. But like Math said in the thing, I told Math how much I was getting paid. You know what I'm saying? I kept it real with Math. I told him, yo, I'm going out there. But at the same time, if it was static, I'm going to have to handle that static on my own, nigga, because I'm out there in Toronto. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I'm going there at my own risk. I'm not going there buddy. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going there on some shit like it's whatever. You feel me? That nigga not stopping me from taking his bag. Not Math or Disaster. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, me and Diz had words at that weekend. You know what I mean? And I told him, you owe my man a fair one, nigga. I'm not being cool with you, nothing, nigga. You owe my man a fair one. And I told him that in front of him and all his niggas. I'm not chill with you, nigga. Nothing, nigga. It's a dub. You feel me? And if you watch the Sharon battle, Sharon in the third round tried to say something thinking Disaster was going to come out, right? He says, if you watch the battle, watch me and Sharon in the third round. Sharon says something about, oh, if Math is such your buddy, then why is Disaster here and you're not doing nothing or some shit like that, right? And I told them before the battle, if you come out on camera and you entertain that line, we getting it on. I'm popping up. I'm not going to let you play me on camera like that. Diz did not get on camera. Diz kept it official. Now, I'm not saying he was on some shook shit, but he was on some, I let it be known, my nigga, I'm here to work, but I'm not going to have y'all play me. You feel me? I'm not going to have Sharon play me. I'm not going to have Diz play me. You know what I mean? Y'all not going to play this game with me. And Diz was like, I respect that. You feel what I'm saying? Diz was like, I respect that. And then I was like, all right, so I let it be known. All right, we'll see tomorrow, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Because I already know how you are off camera and I know how you act on camera. And he kept it a buck. And I was just like, all right, cool. You feel me? And that was it. You know what I mean? I've seen him. I've been at certain events with Disaster since then. When he battled Sirius, I battled Daylight. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, all right, cool. It ain't like we buddy. We've interacted, but it's not like we buddy. He knows he owes. You know what I'm saying? And when he did that shit in Boston, it was just like, wow. Like, nigga, if you really wanted to get it on, you wouldn't have did it as a secret battle, you know?
Yeah, and then like what you speaking on, you know how niggas is on camera and off camera. The only on camera confrontation that we saw Disaster have outside of him jumping Math is when he fought Philly Boondock, and that nigga is like half his height, half his weight. You know what I mean? Like he threw him around like a rag doll. I'm like, bro, you don't get no cool points off of that dude. Like this dude is a kid compared to you. You know, and even then he wasn't even aggressive or anything. He was just like, leave us alone, bro. Just walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like that persona he puts on in his battles is completely different from how he conducts himself off camera.
Let me ask you this, Cortez. So I love this right here, bro. What about to a dough flow better? Take it to make that cut using cocoa butter.
That what? What are you saying?
I said it's a dough flow better. Take it to make that cut using cocoa butter. Close casket, got your features smothered, looking down like, yo, I can't believe it's my butter. Yes, what about your verbal was bro? You were snapping and all that Coco the World line, all that type of stuff, bro. So, do you like rapping on beat, battling more than like the acapella?
It was nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like that was fun.
Yeah. So
that was too fun.
Do you prefer that than acapella?
Huh?
I said, do you prefer that over acapella?
Yeah, I do. That's it's kind of crazy, but I do.
Yeah. So who you got coming up in 2019? I'll try to see you with champion of the year. Let's get it. Who you got, bro?
What you mean? Who you got? What you mean?
I said, I try to see you win champion of the year. Who you got coming up in 2019?
Oh, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got like 3 names on the table, but I don't have anything locked in, so I don't want to throw it out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I'm 1-0 already with I'm 2-0 already with Fred Money and J.R. Ryder.
Hey, bro, it's sad because with J.R. Ryder, bro, I'm like, he trying to downplay it. I'm like, bro, this is hip hop. Like, he trying to do the, why would I battle a battle rapper angle? Like, bro, this is hip hop. We all come from the same. So it's like it's an excuse. Like,
nigga, he's like I said, man. Like, I'm with all the smoke.
Yeah.
All right, I have one question real quick. I know that they're starting to talk about that double impact 3 card, especially with Twiz and Avocado tweeting about it. Is there any talks about
the Cali card?
Huh?
You talking about the Cali or the band card? The band?
No, I'm talking about the double impact 3 card that they talking about that Twiz and Avocado had tweeted about. Is there any talks about y'all having a 2-on-2 for that? Yeah,
there's always talks with me and Math. It's just really like finding the right opponent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
A lot of people been throwing Marvin Quest out there. A lot of people were throwing people be throwing gun titles out there, but I think right now people want to see them in Lux and Harlem. You know what I mean? So, we got plenty of options. I mean, I think we've had 3 of the best 2-on-2s out, you know what I mean, against NWX, against Verb and Ill, and especially against Rum Nitty and Ill Will. You know what I mean? So
I want to see you versus Calico, bro.
That is a battle I want on bands.
Man, I want to see that, bro. You're gonna try to bully you around and push all on you.
Nah, it's not happening, nigga. I'm matching energy, nigga. I told you, I'm matching energy. Go 2019. You know what I mean?
Nasty. Hey, Court, I say this a lot, bro. I know you know this, man. I've been saying it a lot. I just started saying it. What does happy birthday mean, bro?
All right. You gotta get into it right on the gram. There's a page called the CC Show.
Okay.
Right? When this kid CC goes live, it'd be 16,000, 17,000. It'd be wild numbers in his live. Everybody in New York, everybody relevant, be in his live. And whenever he says happy birthday, it's like happy birthday is like the best day of the year for you, right? It's the complete opposite. It's like, oh yeah, I got a gift for you, but it's not a gift that you want. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm exposing you. Like, it's the complete opposite. Like, all right.
Okay, because I was wondering when he was telling Tay-Rock. I seen a clip.
Yeah,
Tay-Rock. He's like, happy birthday. I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah, so it was just perfect. I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do for this nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Because I sure been hearing a lot of people say it. I'm like, what does happy birthday? It's like, that's a new saying,
Yeah, exactly. So now you know the lingo. Happy birthday. You go to the CC Show. I'll show you their page, and then like when you look up his lives, and you'll see everybody being there. Don Q, when Don Q and Tory Lanez was going at it, they was in there. Dream Doll, she was in there. Casanova, he was in there. Fab, he was in there. Like
that is real.
Nah, yeah, and this is a kid from Harlem. His page is just lit.
Wow.
This is what I'm thinking about dudes. Like, you gotta know like what's current and tap into what these young niggas is listening to and what they talking. That's why I look at the J.R. Ryder response from his brother as dirt. Because I'm like, yo, you got mad old punchlines, 2006 flows, you're using an old beat. It's not even like they're using like current slang. Like, they're talking like they're old. Like, you get what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I feel like I'm good at with my music. I can tap in so that the young niggas still listen and the older niggas still respect the boss. You know what I mean?
Real tough.
Yeah, man, that's real, man. Let me ask you, Cortez, man, without putting yourself in it, if you had to look at the battle rappers and their followers and everything, who do you think might blow first? excluding yourself?
Excluding or including?
Excluding.
Excluding myself, surf.
You think Surf got more than K-Shine, man? You think Surf got over K-Shine? You think Surf got it over K-Shine?
Yeah. Sean is my man. Sean is doing a lot right now musically too. I'm doing a lot musically. Shine is, Surf is, a Verb's Bliss album is fire. You know what I'm saying? So, I look at that like dudes is just making the right strides, and I think now a lot of us are coming into our own as brands, not just battle rappers, but as brands and promoting things. You know what I mean?
Of course. So, tell me about your music, though. What you doing? Like, what you got covered up? You have any deals? Are you
I've been doing a Tez Tuesdays just to keep dropping music every Tuesday, and on top of that, I got an EP that I'm basically finishing. This before the diss track. Like, I was already working on something to release end of March, beginning of April. You know, so I'm just clearing all the samples right now. I'm sitting on like a good 30, 40 records, but you know, I want to sprinkle them out there and let people hear it. You get what I'm saying? The right way. But
got any features from big people?
Yeah, I do. I don't want to put them out there yet, but yes, I do. Definitely do. You know what I mean? So you know, Method Man ain't the only feature this time. You know,
that's what I'm talking about.
You know. So, and you know, the videos are always A1, my everything. You know what I mean? Like, I really do this shit. So, you know, besides that, I'm probably working on another tour. I like to always, like, my fan base is really big in Texas because I guess, like, you know, like, it's the Bible Belt. It's a lot of a big Mexican Latino fan base out there. So, you know, I've been learning how to tap in more to my demographic musically, you know, not just New York. So, like, I always go down there, down south, and tour and do shows. So I'll probably be gearing up for something around maybe June. You know what I mean? Maybe May. But, you know, it depends on the project, and I see where it's going with it.
So let me ask you this, to piggyback off that. So with when Murder Mook and Aye Verb was battling, and you know how Verb brought up the ankle, you know, about how, you know, the big niggas, if you in the cage and they go back to you know, do you feel like the industry rappers look down on battle rappers like, okay, this is like my little excitement, but let me go back to where I'm at? Because, you know, with Diddy and a lot of these people who came to these events, they're not like signing battle rappers. So do you think they look at battle rappers as just like entertainment and don't take them serious?
Nah, that's fact. That's a fact.
Why is it?
Like they just use him as a little entertainment, and then they're like, yeah, go back in your cage now.
Now, I'm talking about with battle rappers as a whole. Do you think they look down on all the battle rappers?
Yeah. I think it needs to be a lot more unity when it comes to the outside stuff. But the thing is, battle rap is a competitive culture. So it's like niggas don't want to give it up. Like, I ain't battle Surf, right? So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be like, I ain't giving it up to Surf because I ain't battled him yet. So I ain't gonna say that his 725 album is hot. You get what I'm saying? So I look at that and I'll be like, that's whack if I do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's whack. I should still give it up. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us don't do that. And I think this year we've kind of been changing that though. Like with Verb and supporting Surf, and I'm supporting Surf, and niggas are supporting each other back and giving props on tracks and shit. You know?
Yeah.
But we're still 5-6 years late. We should have been doing that.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think about the ARP Aye Verb situation?
I think they should have kept that in house.
Most definitely. I agree. Do you think someone was in the wrong? Like, you know, Verb choosing to be like, yo, this is the biggest battle of my life. You should understand I need to focus on this. And ARP like, hey, you signed the contract. I don't care about your business. Like,
yeah, I understand both sides. I understand
Cortez,
both sides.
you think niggas jumping out the window, bro? You think niggas like jumping out? I say you think ARP jumping out the window with just like, you know, he get into it with people, man. He seemed like he put out so much business. What do you think about that?
Yeah, he shouldn't be putting out that much business. I understand because he's got to look at it like I got you Verb. That's why you're able to get Lux. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is low key true. You feel what I'm saying? So he's like I made it possible for you to get Lux. So why shit on me? And Verb is looking at it like, bro, I've done this a million times with y'all. Business is business. Contracts is contracts. Verb is looking at it like that. We're not buddy. You pay me for a service. I do my job. So why be mad at me? I do my job. If Mook would have killed me, I wouldn't get this back. You know what I mean?
Right. And Verb could have came messy. He could have came stumbling, fumbling over all three of his rounds and went to battle Lux and still had enough time. So I think it was really respectful, low key.
That what?
I think it was respectful, low key, because he could have easily came there and spit 3 trash rounds to our Solomon, and nobody would have cared because they'd been like, he got looked at that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, Cortez, do you feel like you ever lost a battle? We asked everybody here.
I've never lost a battle. Oh man!
What? He wild.
Especially in St. Louis. I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated in St. Louis. I'm 2-0 in St. Louis.
No disrespect, Cortez. I can think of one battle that you lost, bro. You already know what I'm gonna say too.
Y'all wasn't there that day. Don't worry about it. Not allowed.
Oh, man, get out of here, man.
It was recorded on the phone anyway, so
Damn.
Hey man.
Nah, of course, we all feel like, you know, of course we can all say we lost battles. You know, I will say this, like if I've lost a battle, 9 times out of 10, it's really me feeling like I beat myself because I wasn't either fully prepared or I had some stuff going on. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like you beat yourself with a Verb battle? Or?
Nah, this is what I'm gonna get to, right? Even in the Verb battles, right? I was fire. That was one of the best A-Verbs people have ever heard. Let's keep it real.
Man.
Top 2 right?
That is the best.
Okay.
The best I've ever seen.
Now, another thing is, that's the only time I felt like I left the ring and I was like, damn, I feel like he's better than me. That's the only time, and it's understandable, but that happened in 2012. And from that point on is when I started going crazy, though. You know what I mean? Like, I needed that. From there, I was like, I'm never going to feel like that again. So, like, I always tell Verb that I'm like, yo, you made me change my pen and step my shit up because I was mad cocky. I was like, man, I just beat Hitman. I just beat Ice. I was one of the hottest niggas in the world. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, man, niggas can't fuck with me. You feel me? I beat Thesaurus, I beat Ice, I beat Hitman, and I had a classic with Conceited in like 6 months out of nowhere. That shit just put me into a whole different light.
So how do you feel about them ganking you out of the head ice bottle twice?
Man, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit, I don't even care about that shit. We all know that it's just like, you know what, man, we're not even going to address that. Like, whatever that Ice is doing, like, whatever Ice is doing, I don't know how he does this.
I don't know either, man. Hey, Cortez, man, keep it real. What is why do people like that shit, man? Like, it's not even hip hop. This shit is crazy.
Bro, I'm so lost. I don't know.
Bro, this nigga no
like,
compound round, no similes, no schemes, no metaphors, no punches. I'm like, what is this nigga talking about?
And he always say some like borderline gay shit.
Yeah, bro, straight gay shit. Talking about, and then when he interviewed, talking about, nah, this real nigga shit. Nah, bro, that's that jailhouse. Wow.
Yeah, like that's some other shit. Keep that shit in jail, nigga. Like, he's fucking.
Hey, man, that's sick to me though, man. I don't get it, bro. But let me ask you, Cortez, bro. As far as you examining the game, do you feel like battle rap has hit its pinnacle as far as its tickets is going to get? Or do you feel like it's continuing to elevate?
Wait, say that again?
Do you feel like battle rap is as far as elevation?
What do you mean? As far as battle rap is what?
You break it up,
yeah. As a culture, you think battle rap is getting bigger, or you think it's it's not going to?
No, it's getting big. It's getting bigger, but I think it's getting watered down.
Why do you say that?
I look at culture, and they doing things on TV, and I just seen the Cheetos nigga battling on a commercial, the Cheetos tiger with a cat or whatever the shit is, and I'm like, yeah, they really just feeding off into our culture, and but we're not getting anything from it. Now I'll tell you this, man. There's a Snickers commercial, right?
Yeah.
What's the one where they say get hungry? Snickers, right? Oh, he's hungry, and then they turn into a monster or whatever. That's
right.
The Snickers, right? Right. So I went to an audition for a commercial last year, and they had like a whole bunch of like cornball dudes rapping that don't know nothing about battle rap auditioning, and it was like, oh, this is a Snickers commercial. It's for battle episode, da da da. So I went with Beasley, right? So
okay.
boom, I audition, I do the whole thing. People recognize me. The people auditioning, not the people working, the rappers. Oh shit, Cortez. Oh shit, and they all looking like, we're not gonna get this commercial. Cortez is gonna get it. I did the whole shit. I did everything. They looked at image and they didn't run with it, right? Somebody told them, nah, that nigga is like one of them niggas like that's perfect for the commercial. I didn't hear nothing back from it. Nothing happened, so I was like, fuck it, they ain't picked me for the commercial. If you look at one of the recent Snickers commercials, it's Elton John. It's a dude
from battle rap.
On my man, he's battle rapping, and then takes a bite of the Snickers, and then when Elton John takes a bite of the Snickers, he turns into a battle rapper, and it's the kid that auditioned with me. I recognize the kid, and I'm sitting here like, this is some bullshit. Like,
wow.
Like my nigga, I'm talking about that commercial alone was like 20 bands. And I'm sitting here like, that's crazy. Like these niggas, they never mentioned to us that Elton John would be in it, of course. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's crazy because they did say they would have to fly me to London.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, that's some real bullshit. Like, so I see that the coach is expanding, but I don't know if it's expanding for the good. And then I feel like all the new talent and these new battlers, like I feel like they all sound the same and they all like are robotic. Like they're not even authentic. I feel like it's not street niggas no more that's rapping. It's kids that grew up watching us.
Yeah.
Just rap imitating. You know what I mean?
And
whole different demographic, whole different feel. It's just everything's different.
I always talk about how, like, even back in the day, if you lost a battle, it meant something. So, like, people don't even care about losing no more. They like, I'm booked the next event, so who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
back then, if you lost one battle, it might be over for you.
Yes. And it's no reprimanding now. You know what I'm saying? So, well, Cor, let me say this to piggyback off the Sticky commercial. What do you think about the movie Bodies? Do you think that was culture appropriation?
Oh man, I was happy that a lot of my guys was in the movie. I feel like the battles were dope. I feel like it was a little funny. I just didn't like the end. I felt like the end really, really like played us because they played on the mass situation twice. They played on DNA. I think by spitting a tooth out and knocking his tooth out, I feel like they thought they were being slick. Like, that's not DNA. Like, you have a kid rapping with no tooth. That's not coincidence, bro. That's not coincidence.
Why do you think Hollow did that shit? Knowing, because I'm sure they have to read the script. Like,
well, I'll be honest with you. When I went to Battle Pit King in L.A., they was on set, and Hollow and Lux were filming their scenes that weekend. So I was out there. I went on set. They even asked me if I wanted to get a role in it, but there was no more paying roles. And I said, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be the only battle rapper in the movie that didn't get paid. It's a dub.
Yeah.
But I didn't see no scenes filmed. Hollow told me, yo, they got a scene with this. Hollow was mad. I will say that because Hollow said he wasn't aware of that scene until he was already in the movie. You know what I mean? So, but I didn't know there was 2 punches. You know, I was like, damn, nigga, they did it twice. And you knock a nigga 2-5, he's rapping like DNA. And then at the end, the white boy says, battle rap is so whack, even I'm a battle rapper.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
You know what I mean? It just looks cheesy. Like Jackie Long is like leaving, and he's like, yo, man, I'm so glad that we can just battle like that, and we can still be friends. And Jackie Long is like, nah, man, we not cool. And where you going? And he's like, where I belong. And he walks away. I'm like, this is cheesy.
Disrespectful, bro. I didn't even like how, they was going at it, like he was going at his daughter super hard, and then all of a sudden they doing a 2-on-2. I'm like, what?
Nah, nigga, he wild on his daughter. I'm not gonna lie.
Like they're doing a 2-on-2 now after that.
I was like, yo, this nigga's wild. Like, yeah, I don't know if anybody could 2-on-2 like that. You know what I'm saying? Hell.
Yeah. Nah. Or do you think you beat B-Dot?
T-Top or B-Dot?
B-Dot.
Yes.
Let me tell you something cool. I think that is what.
Hey, bro, that nigga was talking that shit to you, Cortez, man.
What you got there?
Hey, he was. I had to listen. What happened?
Are you disappointed in the views from that battle? Because I thought it was going to be great.
I'm starting to realize, like, I caught B-Dot at a time when,
he's slow.
When, I caught B-Dot at a time when, King of the Dot put him on, but, like, I don't know. I like how the battle looks. I like how it's filmed and everything. I think it's clean. I think it's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think I caught him at a time where it kind of showed, like chinks in his armor too, because he had to switch up against me. That's number one. He had to switch up his whole style against me. You understand? 2, he's talking all this stuff about Spanish and all that in the 3rd round, but it doesn't make sense. Like, if you really know your history, he's just talking propaganda. You know what I mean? He's talking shit from his point of view, which is fine. But when I was breaking down that New York shit and I was saying why Latinos and blacks started hip hop and how we say nigga for this reason, bro, like, that was real shit. When I said higher learning for every Remy, higher learning for every Ice Cube, there's a Remy sniping niggas off the roof. Like, bro, like, I was talking. And I was also letting him know that I knew everything you was doing. And that first round, I smoked his boots that first round.
Real talk, you did.
He got
what I'm saying?
He test moved you, though, low-key, with the saying that he's not going to rap about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That what?
He kind of... Go ahead.
Now, he said he chest moved you where he would say he's not going to rap about that.
No, that's fine. But I didn't rap about it for the whole 3 rounds. But that first round is so real. Like, you have to respect the first round. Like, I'm talking about a kid's point of view growing up, why he has to do what he has to do. You should never question. You know what I mean? I said, as a black man, from your struggle to my struggle in New York, we all struggled. You should never question without knowing what's going on or why that man's doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? And then how I flipped it with the whole, yeah, but we could have did this on Smack, but you working for the white man, and the whole thing with Saga, and you know what I mean? You taking Christmas money and all this, like, bro, like, let's be for real. That battle was 2 weeks before Christmas. I know why you took that battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a good chess move. I think it's a great battle regardless. You know what I'm saying? It's a good battle regardless.
What makes you, because it's only a certain few of y'all like Verb. What makes you like be willing to take the people that people feel are the super dangerous, the new cats, and all these people that are super dangerous?
Because you got to be smart in strategy, and I like that. I like thinking of strategies more than thinking of bars. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I can think of bars all day, but like I feel like what makes people respect Cortez or fuck with Cortez is when they sit there and they be like, I didn't expect Cortez to come like that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect Cor to have this type of angle or have this. And to me, that's where it's at with it. You know what I mean? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you this, bro, real quick. Do you feel like you can be a guide to anybody, any battler, without a body bag? Because we was debating this about this yesterday.
That what?
Can you be a guide to without a body bag?
Nah.
Surf don't have no body bag.
Surf is Mr. Debatable.
That what?
I said Surf is Mr. Debatable. He has no body bags.
What you got to say, man? What you think? What you think on that?
I mean, what is?
So you got Surf. People consider Surf as a top tier battler, but he has debatably won and lost all of his battles.
I don't think he's God tier. I think he's top tier. I don't think he's God tier. He doesn't even finish the 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's God tier. I think he's very popular. You get what I'm saying? But he's not God tier. And you're right. He has hella debatables.
See, but the fans super elevator. You know what I'm saying? Look at you. Like, the perception is you chase Surf, and I'm like, well, Cortez has some classics.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And there's other things that go in with Surf. Like, not to say like that, but the jail shit. I mean, he got shot. He shot somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's mad shit to that story. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think he got the Murder Mook effect with doing more interviews and battles and kind of like hyping himself up more than, the actual product when it hit the stage?
He knows how to sell a fight. You're right. He knows how to sell a fight.
That's real.
You know what I mean? It is what it is.
But do you think a lot of new cats like kind of like hurt your brand or something? Instead of like, how surfing and you kind of talk down, or you're like, he ain't one of us. Do you think you willing to jump out there and take the new cats? Do you think that's kind of like hurting your legacy a little bit?
No. I think if anybody is able to get on my radar, then they're up there. You get what I'm saying? Unless it's like I'm battling that fucking Joe Schmo battle league. You know what I mean? Like, but besides that, like, I feel like I give certain niggas opportunities, and I don't feel like you could put a stain on my legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
and that's how I think too, Cole. Like, we personally, I hate the term top tier and I'm mid, because I feel that, it takes away from people making excuses for why they not battling people. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, you just showed up on people's blocks. If you was nice, and y'all battle. I feel like all this shit are just excuses that people make not to battle other people.
Yeah, no, you're right. But it's a whole different era. This internet has changed the game completely.
Yeah.
The internet has changed the game completely. Everybody's accessible.
Yeah, that's real.
Everybody.
That's real talk.
Everybody.
And Cortez, man, do you think what do you think of twerk skill-wise, man? Because me, Soldier likes twerk, and Soldier, I hate twerk, bro.
I'll be real with you. I didn't like twerk. Like, when I battled him, I didn't like him. I didn't think he was that crazy. Like, I used to sit there and be like, well, why? Why is niggas saying he's crazy?
I don't get it. I don't get it,
but
I like him. I think Twerk dope.
You think what?
I think Twerk dope.
Nah, I think he's dope too. Now that I really I listen, and I think maybe it took me some time to like hear him. You know how sometimes you gotta really listen to somebody a couple times before you get it. And then I get it. Like when I watched him in Chess. That's when I said, "Oh."
What did you think about his battle with Verb?
I was there for that.
What you think about it?
I think it was good. I think his third round is great.
It definitely showed that he was paying attention.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said it definitely showed that he was paying attention to like everybody, the criticism and stuff like that. And he was able to go, conquer over that. I thought that was pretty good. That says a lot for him to have an insecurity and go out there and take off his hood in front of millions of people. I thought that was dope.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, he was studying. He knew everything. It ain't gonna be that though. I'm like,
yes, it is.
I didn't realize that.
I feel that. So I definitely want to say that for definitely appreciate the time, bro. Appreciate you hopping on the show, man. We first.
I got one more question, Corey. We always try to get this for our fans and stuff. But then a lot of people don't be with y'all to come to an event. So you tell us a behind the scenes story, something funny, something crazy, or something that nobody knew about involving you or anybody else or the battle rap or anything.
What, like just a crazy story?
Yeah, crazy story.
Oh man, there's so many stories, son. You know what I mean? All right, so I was in St. Louis, right?
It had to be in St. Louis,
and it was a house full of battle rappers, right?
This is version of
Old Red, right? Now, every time. Hey, Cortez, I was about to get my point of view for that night.
When you there, Cortez, you was there, right?
Nah, I wasn't there that day. I doubt it. Niggas called me ASAP, like, yo, your man? I was like, oh, you know what I mean? But, I got hella stories, bro, but, certain shit just can't get to the camera, like, we could cook.
You ain't got no funny story about no chick or nothing.
Yeah, niggas got marriages. I don't want to fuck up.
You ain't gotta say the name. You ain't gotta say the names. A first battle rapper.
Hey, man. Dang, Cortez about to throw somebody on the stake, man. Hey, Cortez, we got to lock you in St. Louis, man. We got to get you down here, man. Get you in our bar series, bro. We got people.
Let me know, man. Yo, man. Low key, man. I just finished filming a movie with Danny Glover in it. It's called The Drummer. It'll be out this year.
Okay.
And I really just been working, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, pay attention to the music, the acting roles. I'm picking up more of that. And I'm just trying to expand Cortez as a brand for 2019. And J.R. Ryder was just a step.